next thing on the chopping block is Starlight Daryl and the full orchestral performance caught, right? I'm interested to know what happened, who recorded, and what was the before and after. So, because I'm a music nerd, please ingratiate me a little bit, because I really want to see how stuff was made and how it was tinkered with to make it sound the way it did. But we'll see. Okay. Oh, so the previous one was played. Okay. I'll start. First time, I'm not going to do nothing. It was shot with a thing. Okay. It was oboes. Multiple of them, too. Wow. Oh, my God. Even with the Audio Technicas. Okay. Very small chamber. I think I said tattoos. Oh, it's a French horn that plays that lead part? Okay. Okay, hold on. 37 pieces in the winds. No. 50-piece wins? That's not bad. Very different feel. Remember what I just said? That it was different feel? This is where... Okay, cool. Oh, that breath. Dude, that breath is so good. They did go to a house, though. That's the thing. They went to a house. So that's different. I'll explain what that means in a little bit. Oh, that's pretty cool. They went oh, yeah, that's right. They did go Picanto or whatever the fuck that is called. Oh! I'm hearing accents because I've been seeing the instrument being played now. Okay. Oh, I love that. I've always loved that motion. I'm seeing a lot of things I really enjoy. Okay. This music back so much. Oh, I love that. Okay. That violoncello is fucking working, bro. Oh, is the percussion not recorded in-house? I don't see percussion, so I guess percussion isn't recorded in-house. Piccolo! Oh, wow. The trigger trombone. I have one of those. Oh wow, I love that. This is the loudest this room is ever gonna be, by the way. It's a little something that I don't like. It's a pet peeve of mine, but it's different. My name is KICdude, and I would like for you to subscribe to my channel. So, pretty cool, right? So, kind of a couple things that I want to point out is that we'll buzz through this because it's just the music again. But something I want to acknowledge is that, so I was correct in assuming that there's oboes, but that's not really an oboe. I mean, I guess that is an oboe, but there's if you see the one on the right here, though, this lady right here, they have two in front of them. So it's could be an alto clarinet, which looks like an oboe. Or it could just actually be a fucking oboe. But we got the bassoon over here. I knew I heard bassoons in the original. I knew I heard them. But this is recorded in a house. And all that means is that the script was handed over to a production house, and they are the ones that handle the recording. They are the ones that handle all the stuff. And that's pretty typical of this. In order for you to get a composition played, you often have to go to recording houses, and they will have in-house musicians that will record everything for you, and then you're just charged a lump sum. Versus you trying to find 50 people and pay them individually, you just get, okay, this is what our charge costs is per the day, and you only get this many trial runs and this many things. Because this kind of piece of music will take a couple things, but these are professional musicians. So oftentimes they will have 50, 60, 70 things to record in a day, right? And their primary job is to look at your piece of music, jot it down, write some changes, talk to the person who wrote the composition, and get an idea, play it once, fix it, play it again, and once that's okay, that's how we're gonna do it, cool, they record it, and that is all you get. There is nothing like this high school thing where you have months of preparation, you have years of trial and error. No, you have the 3 attempts. The first time you're sight reading and seeing if you even understand it. If not, whatever. That's the first time. The second time, you are then told by the composer and the director things that have to improve or things that are going to be needed to be focused on and to back off and back on. And typically this will take about 5 minutes of being like, okay, hey, listen, at this measure, do this. At this measure, do this. And when's did this, da-da-da-da-da. And it's going down the list. And if you're paying attention, which you should because you're getting paid, you're going down the list of things. Boom, got it. And sometimes, even on this attempt, they'll record it. And it'll sound aces. But more than likely, they get 3 attempts. Once is the sight read, second is the correction, and third is the, okay, we got it. Right? That's typically how this goes. And they will do this in a matter of an hour. Less than an hour, honestly. The song is only 5 minutes. So they have a 15-minute, at max, 30 minutes to do this kind of thing. And they do it all day, every day. So think about this. These people, their whole business is to have the chops to do this for every piece of music that's compositionally that gets thrown their way. Right? And the whole, it's supposed to be so you can be repeatable at this. That's what this is. That's what it means by that Daryl went to a house. That's not Daryl on the stand there. Daryl is not on the music stand. Not at all. Not even close. But in big, bold parentheses, going to a house means that they're going to get consistent and reliable results. There's nothing bad with going to a house. Honestly, prefer you go to a house. A lot cheaper, typically. Or more like less confusing, really, because it's still expensive. You have to pay for every one of these people's salaries for at least an hour. So, yeah, that's how that works. But yeah, this is great. I like how I'm explaining how the intricacies of the music business goes. No one really cares that much. I love the gliss. I love the gliss up into the fucking This guy with the darkened mahogany violoncello has got to be the most stressed person in this entire thing. That face says it all. That's the face of, okay, let's go, baby. Yeah, that's that face. Okay, and something that you might be cluing into is that sometimes when you are watching this video, you're gonna hear the music, like you can hear like the specific like actual thing. Oh, what is it called? The actual thing. The specific instrument. I'm like losing my freaking mind here, but you can hear the specific instrument, and this is a phenomenon that happens a lot. Unfortunately, you listen with your eyes. So when the flute pops up in bassoons, the bassoon and double reeds will actually be louder in your head than anything else in the entire orchestra. I don't see anybody counting meter. That's crazy. They're just like winging. They're not winging it, but they're counting meters so intently that they're not even tapping feet because it'll ruin the recording. They're not even like head bobbing because probably it'll ruin the recording. They're literally just silently counting in their head. I have never ever gotten to this point, and I do music all the fucking time. I can't just silently not, just pump my I can't do that. But these guys are just like sitting there concentrating and just like 1 2 3 4. Like, how? I never gained this skill, and I'm so upset that they have it. None of them are swaying. They are all literally just holding position and counting in their head. What a fucking skill. Getting closer to the page does not, in fact, make you read it better. It's a faux pas. It doesn't actually do anything. You just think you see it better now. You just think you understand it better. You don't, actually. Here's the wide shot. You see how none of them, not a single one of these boys, not a single one of these ladies, not a single one of these people are even like tapping their feet, not even enjoying the world. You see people over here not even facing the right place. You have people crossed legs. I used to get fucking verbally shot at if I were to cross my legs because I had to keep time. It's such a different feel. Being a professional and knowing what the fuck you're doing, that's absolutely diabolical that these guys are at this level. I'm so jealous. There's a point in here I'd love to see. I want to see if I can find it. I want to see if it comes up here in a second. Yeah, that part right there. I don't know if you saw that. But all the violins in this section in unison did the freaking swell hit at the same time. I don't know if that's a technique or not. Not necessary, actually, but it gives passion, and every single one of these people put in passion. Look at it again. Look at it again. Look what I'm talking about. If you pay attention to this side of the screen here, you're gonna see it. Hold on. Watch, right on this side of the screen. Like, watch. I went too far back. Here. Every single one of them went, ah! Every single one of them. Oh man, I keep bumping the mic by accident. yeah. You see how this is totally different? So upstrokes and downstrokes on violin are often different, right? But ultimately they serve the same purpose. But you will see people be like only playing with a quarter of the staff and really like be amazed like how little they actually do. That's a clarinet. I like the conductor conducting that swell way before so they can get understanding of that. This conductor conducted that swell way in advance. Look at that. Hold on, let me do a. Is it this one? Yeah, it's here. Look, okay. Right in the center here. When they stop the music and he pulls his hand up for a swell. Ain't nobody playing. But there's a thing there. Okay, hold on. I went to we're gonna go a little bit further back. I saw it and I was like, man, that's a really cool technique. Here. Watch the center right here. Look. Swell. Nobody's fucking playing. Who are you conducting to? Nobody and everyone. That is just a reiteration. The band at this point knows they need to do that. But unless they forgot, there you go. Absolutely. The whole point of a conductor is to sync everybody with their eyes. Light travels faster than audio. So this 1000% is just for the people who may have accidentally forgotten that certain things need to go into certain places. I didn't know they had a French horn in here, by the way. That was totally a surprise to me. And everybody got the Audio Technicas. Everybody got the Audio Technicas. The easiest, the cheapest, and the easiest ones to use, to be honest with you. Oh, also, everybody has ear off because you can't hear your instrument at all if you don't have an ear. So everyone has ear off or has one headphone in. Yeah. Remember you remember what I told you about hearing things? The bassoon is way louder here for me. Even though I know for a fact that's not true. And the lady in the right is concentrating. So is this guy in the center. He's like concentrating. He's like, that boy putting in work. He's probably the most nervous out of anybody. Look, you see that guy? Did you see that? That guy put so much passion into that. He swelled on every hit there. You don't have to do that shit. Look at this guy right here. He went da 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 da. Different readinesses. Everyone got to. You see that freaking out? Everybody went to the freaking note immediately. But look at this guy. He like bounces on the note to hit every note with more accent. He's like ba 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 ba. Freaking good. Where's the piano, dude? Is the piano behind them? I don't see a piano. I love this. Okay, so I've actually had the opportunity to get to be in front of one of these. It's weird. If you've ever been in front of a bandstand and you have the literal accelerometer that is right there, dude, it's a timekeeper. But the timekeeper has to be reset by you and set off by you. So I forget every single time when I had the opportunity to actually play with this thing. And man, was I conducting a bar and a half ahead. I did not know what the fuck was going on at the time. Now I know how to use it. But man, that is... Yo. The unison line's crazy. I never heard that there was a unison line until this moment. Pretty good. Yeah, none of this is recorded in house. So that must mean percussion and piano recorded out of house. So that means that they send the files over to somebody else, or they send the rhythm map to somebody else, and they listen on a click track, and they play along either with the actual recording of the orchestra, or they record. They go to the recording house and they record on a different day, that kind of thing.
From the start, you shone brighter than heaven's star. Even far apart, nothing will separate. Your music.
Why are you talking with your eyes right now? Why are you talking with your eyes right now? You fucked up and you trying to talk with your eyes right now? Yeah, oh, it's the, okay. I know those eyes. Those eyes are like, oh, you got that shit, huh? You really got that shit, huh? You just like that? Okay. Man, how victorious that French horn just sounds victorious in the right freaking context. It also sounds mysterious in the right freaking context, but in this instance, it's victorious. What do they omit for the last note? No brass in the last note? That's crazy. Yeah, no brass on the last note. No tuba on the last note, so it's all violins, timpanis? That's interesting. Okay. Interesting. Okay. That's respect, because I wouldn't have thought of that shit, that's for sure. Okay. But yeah, that's freaking awesome. That's not awesome. A little bit more insight to basically how nerdy I am about orchestra shit. But dude, that's so good. That's so good. I really do like that they went to a house for the original. I wouldn't have done it any other way, to be honest with you. Going to a house makes way more sense than trying to find 50 odd people that play all the instruments, because you'll never find all of them with a great same schedule, because all of them are going to, guess where? The house to record.